It's a hot one, folks. Super hot. It must be like 120 degrees out here. I'm just kidding. It's not that hot, but it's pretty hot. It's probably like in the hundreds maybe. But you know what's funny though? It's not nearly going to be as hot as it is in a couple weeks at an event I'm going to be at on June 10th. I'm going to be at Badwater 135. I was accepted to be a crew member on a participant's team to help him get to the finish. And it's going to be like 120, 125 in Death Valley all the way to Lone Pine. So in this video, I thought it'd be a lot of fun just to go over some fun facts about Badwater 135 and what I have in store for myself, and if I could survive that awful heat. What do you think, Karma? He doesn't care. Hold on. What's spinach?
Spinach, tomatoes, and mozzarella. It's called caprese salad.
Not bad.
What? It is the best.
Yes, you heard correctly. I'm going to be a proud crew member of Badwater 135 here in just a few weeks. So excited. So if you did not know, I would love to do that race one day. That's on my bucket list. So this is going to give me a fantastic opportunity just to see if I really want to do it, because you know, you could say you want to do something all the time, but until you actually are there, totally different experience. So I thought it'd be fun just to go over a few fun facts about Badwater, not only to teach you, but to teach me a little bit about the history of this amazing race. So we're just going to go over a few things and learn together. So let's get into it. All right, so first question is, when did Badwater 135 officially start? Or not officially, but when did it start? So I got most of this information from either online or from an email from the race director, because they sent all kinds of great information as a crew member, and so it is very helpful. So when did Badwater 135 start? So actually no one tried running Badwater until 1974. And even then it took the first man, Al Arnold, 3 attempts before he finally did it in 1977. It's a great year. That's the year I was born. So Badwater had been official race since 1987. So it actually started, Al Arnold attempted it 3 times from 1974, finally did it in 1977, and then in 1987 it became an official race. But back then, it was actually 146 miles. It went all the way to the top of Mount Whitney. I can't even imagine. I did Mount Whitney and it was tough just starting from the campsite. So I can't imagine having 135 miles before that. So yeah, I did that for 2 years. And in 1990, it went over to 135. It ended right there at Whitney Portal. So now it is in its, so another question is, how long has Badwater 135 been a race? And so now it is in its official 45th year anniversary. This next one will be 45 years. They'll be celebrating that. It is recognized as the world's toughest race, and it is invitation only. So 45 years, Badwater 135 has been together, or been an official race. All right, where does Badwater 135 start and end? Well, it starts at Badwater Basin in Death Valley, which marks the lowest elevation in North America, 282 feet below sea level. And the race finishes at Whitney Portal, which is at 8,300 feet. So that's a huge climb for those participants. All right, next, how does Badwater 135 start? That's an interesting question. I was curious about that. It actually starts in 3 different waves. It'll start on Monday, July 11th, and people are assigned according to their finishing time, what their predicted finishing time is. So the faster people start first, and the slower predicted people start last. So how it goes is wave 1 will start at 8 p.m. This year it has 35 runners in that wave. Wave 2 starts at 9:30 p.m. and that this year has 30 runners. And then wave 3, which the person I'm crewing for starts in wave 3, and that starts at 11 p.m. at night. And that one consists of 32 runners. All right, so what is the average finishing time for Badwater 135? Well, the average finishing time is approximately about 40 hours, but you have to do it in 48 hours. That is the time limit, 48 hours from Monday to Wednesday. And there's no money involved. Even if you get first place, you get no money. The only thing you get is the Badwater 135 buckle, and that's it. How much does it cost to enter Badwater 135? Well, according to the web, it says it costs $995, so about $1,000, which, honestly isn't that bad. I thought it was going to be much higher than that. But you must supply your own crew, you must supply your own van, supplies, everything you have to cover yourself. Self-supported, pretty much. My crew member, or my participant, he's from Argentina. He has a couple friends, and then me. And they cover the hotel room for the crew members. They supply the van. You can only have one van per crew, or one vehicle per crew, and you have to actually buy a pass for that. And of course, the participant covers all that stuff most of the time. Okay, what are the course records for Badwater 135? Interesting. So, for the men's side, it was by Yoshihiko Ishikawa in 2019, and he is from Japan, and he did it in 21 hours, 33 minutes, and 1 second. So, wow, he did it in half the time that you're allotted. On the women's side, it was by a woman from Poland in 2019 also. 2019 was a big year for the records apparently. And she was Patrycja Bereznowska. Probably butchering the name, but she did it in 2019 from Poland. She did it in 24 hours, 13 minutes, 24 seconds. So she just about did it in half the time also. Lastly, what is the average temperature at Badwater 135? Well, it can be in excess of 120 degrees. I've heard people their feet actually melt on the pavement. Their shoes melt, not their feet, their shoes melt on the pavement, the soles of their feet, shoes. So a lot of people, you run on the paint line. So according from what I heard, the paint line is the coolest part of the street. There we go. There's a few fun facts about Badwater 135. I'm very excited to be a crew member. I'm actually going to be doing a documentary. I'm going to be documenting my experience, and I'm really excited about that. Hopefully my camera equipment doesn't melt in the process. More news to come as the days get closer. I am Anthony, reminding you to keep running for your best life.